and we'll let everybody be seen. Who is everybody here? I'm not here. They don't need to see the camera, man. Okay.
Hi, how y'all doing?
Doing great.
Good. Shockingly, statistics have shown that during 2005 and 2009, 1 out of 10 women were dissatisfied with their body parts. And 2 years later, astonishingly, that figure doubled to 1 out of 5 women. People were dissatisfied with their body. And according to Quanfield and Riegel and Harrison and Von Holen, Reyes and Bulick, 2010-2013, this number indicated that the studies indicated that this number had doubled for women who were dissatisfied with their bodies. Now, I will be presenting to you the problems and issues that women of color are suffering with, eating disorders they're suffering with. And there's binge eating, anorexia, and bulimia, neuralgia, that these women of color are suffering with. And I'll be talking to you about a few of the problems as well as the suggested solutions. Anorexia is a pathological disorder. It's an eating, you just can't stop eating, and you throw it back up. And your body are depleted from these nutrients. Now, bulimia, that's an insatiable appetite. You just keep eating, it's uncontrollable. And from a redemptive perspective, God values his rightful authority over our bodies. According to Ezekiel 18:4 and Corinthians 3:16, God wants us to be able to manage and take control over our bodies and our minds and with disorderly eating. As a counselor for over 14 years, I found that when it comes to getting your mind and body up under subjection, it's sort of hard because it may have happened because it maybe was a result of abnormal eating behavior. It's not easy to manage, but life-changing decisions, it's better for your health. It's for the betterment of your health. And like I said, I'll be giving you a few solutions. Now, I would like to start by discussing the problems that women of color are facing. And when we're talking about women of color, we're talking about the African American. We're also talking about Latino American and Asian American women of color. Now, we're talking about the socio-cultural factors that have distorted them to eating disorder. Now, it has been long documented that eating disorder rarely occur among women of color. However, African American women of color resorted to binge eating, and these numbers were up by 5.82%. For anorexia, it was up to 1.4%, and for bulimia, 1.9%. As for the Asian American, binge eating was up to 2.67%, and for the anorexia, 0.8%. And for bulimia among Asian American women of color, they are not prone for bulimia. For Latino American women of color, binge eating was up 5.6%, and for the anorexia, 8.08%, and for the bulimia, 1.92%. Okay. Now, next I'll be talking about the socio-cultural factors related to eating disorder among women of color. And according to Stringler and Moore, the general physical appearance is more important to them. They're concerned about their shape, their body, so they are more prone to eating disorderly. Acculturation is another type of reason why they're resorting to eating disorder. Acculturation is a modification of culture of a group of individual people in the contact of a group with different culture. And that's one of the reasons what may resort to eating disorder. And also racism and oppression. And for example, according to Green and Talleyrand, 2006, African Americans have been historically socialized to appear strong and resilient. My third and final point I would like to talk about are the implications for solutions for those types of behaviors. Now that we've covered the problems that women of color are facing, let's talk about a few of the solutions. And some of those solutions are counselors should be more knowledgeable of the women of color needs. They need to do more assessments for these women of color. And also, too, the use of IPT, which is interpersonal therapy. And also, the final one is family therapy. If the family were to get involved with these women, this has been the most prominent and the uh, most evidence-based solution for helping them with this eating disorder. In closing, in summary, um, like I said, women of color have been facing this disorder for a long time, and studies have been conducted with these women of color to help them with this. And you can also seek a professional solution, professional help for this. And also, too, researchers have gone far and beyond to help them with this. And I would like to leave with this final thought with you. I would like for you all to meditate on the facts and information presented to you. Additionally, I would like to encourage your hearts to have a desire for long life, to do whatever it takes um, to be healthy and well, and not depend on these disorderly eating behaviors. Thank you. Have a great day.